officially underway here. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
With the stop.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And that's intercepted by Almari. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Oh, he got puddled by McEnany.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Sends a pass over, and he's knocked off the puck there. Runenen's going to play it against the half wall. Hammers a shot, stones him on the one-timer, and he gets in the lane to block that. Moves it quickly over to Almari. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Handles the pass into the middle of the ice. Shot! And he snags that one with the glove. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Sorella's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Great timing to come up with the interception. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Quick shot, and that goes off a body. With the one-timer, and now it's grabbed by Yandrick. Solid hit on the play. Rocked him. Absolutely rocks him on the play, and that sends a message to the bench.
Athletes are so competitive. He didn't just stay down. He got back up, James, and he's making his way towards the bench, but you can clearly see that he is not 100%.
Rama's looking to break out. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Here's a shot. Blocker side save. Penalty coming up here. Hikarinen's getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding. Rama's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Quick pass to Koivu. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, he's going to get a boarding call on that one, James. Really a... and throws his opponent into the boards.
Rama's won the draw, and he slides it quickly to Coleman. Oh, he rocked him! Scores! And they put the power in power play. Rama's got the game's first goals. It finally comes in the back half of period number 1.
Yeah, it's been a real tight opening period. Both teams back and forth, defensive style of play here. But, James, they get the first goal at the back half of this first period. I expect things to open up now. A little more creativity to shine through.
And he takes the pass. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty.
Well, the medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Sorella's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. TPS is going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Sorella's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Pass right back. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Coleman's got it along the boards. With authority. There's a firm collision. Takes a hit on the play. And a great job by the shorthanded unit those last few moments as the penalty expires.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
2-on-1, here we go! And that rush comes to an end after a great defensive play. Here's a chance! Denied by the goaltender. Solid hit on that play. Cutting to the slot.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Good stand-up hit on the play. Dudas works the puck in his own zone. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Turku's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. Lukko's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Driving right to the front. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Muffs the shot attempt. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. And you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
TPS is not going to want to change much within their game, James. In the opening frame, they held possession. They got their opportunities. They just weren't able to convert. They're going to have to do better in that category if they want to get back in this game.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denies him with the one-timer save. Wow.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Rama's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Takes control of the puck. Handles the pass. From the neutral zone now. Good stand-up hit. Denied by McAneamy.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
Taken by Soderlund. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he stop that with the one-timer? There's another stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. TPS has got the puck inside the offensive zone. Lukko's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Big hit. Kodorenko's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain shorthanded. Turku's one-on-one with the goaltender. And he makes the save with ease. Sorella's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. TPS has won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Slides the puck over. Koivu's dragging it along the line. Scores! And they convert on the power play.
Well, they drew the penalty because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James. And then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it. And guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a tie game. Dudas wins it inside the neutral zone. Unable to reach that one. Runonen's got it in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
And a great save. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Eagle eyes by the referees. Delayed penalty coming up here. Looks like they caught the slash. Runonen's got it behind the net. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. And they're going to be shorthanded once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Turku's got it in the offensive zone. Takes the puck. He tips it from right out of midair. He bats it down. Picked up along the boards by Almari. Cuts to the paint and makes the routine save. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Lukko's going to start with the puck in their own end. We got a whistle, penalty coming up.
You can see it in his face and his body language here, James. A little bit of panic set in, and he just rifled the puck out, and it went over the glass for the delay of game. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Handles it along the blue line. Oh, what a stop! Rama's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's the clearing attempt. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Mozzarell's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain shorthanded. Tees him up. Blocked in traffic. Takes it across the blue line. Rama's got the puck against the boards. And the play continues. Slides it across. One-time blast. Turns it aside with the save. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. TPS has got the win off that draw. Receives the pass. TPS is going on the attack as they gain the zone. Takes the pass. Lets it go for the back end. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. There's a solid collision. Turku's got possession here in the neutral zone. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Well, he gets all of this one, and you know that players, they can shoot off 1 foot from behind them, in front of them, but this one's teed off perfectly right in his wheelhouse, and he gets all of it.
Lukko's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Rocks him on the play. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Shot! Denies him on the play. Lukko's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Takes the pass from the boards. Here's a chance. Scores on the one-timer. Turku's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's showing on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
TPS has got it behind the net. Takes the feed. Pass out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Here in the late going to the frame. TPS has got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Lays into the body. TPS is ready to go on the attack. Breakaway! Oh, rings it off the crossbar!
Turku's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice.
Scores at the buzzer, and they get one!
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward.
Having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And they've got an intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. 20 minutes to go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the Stars! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. From a sharp angle, here's a shot. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Rama still down by 2 goals in this one. TPS has won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Tries to feed it over to Soderlund. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Lukko's through center and now in the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Kuhlman. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Trying to get it out of danger. Dishes it to Runanen. Here they are on the attack. Turns him away. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. TPS's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Thunderous collision on the play, and look at the bench setup. They score! And just like that, they're back within 1.
Oh, the temperature can change within a game so fast, James, because now they've applied pressure to their opponent. You can certainly see that that bench is elevated.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Lukko's trailing by 1. Turku's got the puck against the boards. Back to the blue line. Great save from in tight.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Moves it to Peters. Regroups with the puck back inside the D zone. And he lowers the boom there. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Can't keep a hold of it. Here's another for the hit parade. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Scooped up along the wall by Pikkarainen. Heads to the back of the net. Pikkarainen's got it in the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And he takes the feed. Moves it in front. And that's intercepted. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Lukko's got possession of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Rama's crossed the line and on the attack. Poked away and forces the turnover at center.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Rama's taken possession in their own end. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Sorella. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. He got all of that hit. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Sends the pass over. Turku's got the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Makes the save! Here's a collision with some authority. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Here they come on the attack down the right side. From off the boards, takes the feed inside the zone. Rama's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck. Good hit. Turku's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed at the point. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Sends a pass over. And that goes off the post and out.
Lukko's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Peters picks up the puck. Through center along the wing. Passes the puck over to Peters. So 60 minutes of play and nothing decided. That means we've got overtime, and it's coming up right after this. Here we go. Overtime is officially underway. Directs it on over to Dudas. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Turku's got the puck against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Battle along the boards. He got all of that hit on the play. Here they come on the rush. Game on a stick. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Look at this. Gains his own. What a save. Oh, my goodness. I thought they had it there off the rush. Fires it. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Final minute of OT, and it's still anyone's game. Dudas takes the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, a chance to end it right here. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. His reflexes on display tonight. Shakes off the coverage for the win, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. For the win, and he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Turku's got possession here in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Sends a pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Hammers it on net, and one last save. And there's the horn to conclude overtime, and we are off to the shootout. And we'll bring it to you in moments. Who'll be the hero? I can't wait. Oh, and he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision, and he doesn't get it off.
It's in the back of the net.
The goaltender's not going to be happy with this one, James. He gets a piece of it, but not enough, and it winds up crossing the line.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Stop!